Absolutely. I'm very interested in spending time outdoors because when I spend time outdoors, I can inhale fresh air and talk and play football with my friends so that I can strengthen my muscle and build up my relationship with my friends. Moreover, spending time outdoors helps me push a fresh mind. So
Thanks for
Thanks
your
for your
answer.
answer.
Let me
Let
give
me
you
give you
some
some
feedback.
feedback.
First,
First,
on
on
fluency and
fluency and
coherence,
coherence,
you
you
spoke with
spoke
good
with good
enthusiasm, but
enthusiasm,
there
but
were
there
a
were a
few
few
small
small
hesitations and
hesitations and
slight
slight
grammar
grammar
errors
errors
that
that
broke the
broke the
flow.
flow.
Second, on
Second, on
lexical
lexical
resource,
resource,
you
you
used
used
some
some
good
good
vocabulary
vocabulary
like
like
fresh
fresh
air,
air,
build my
build my
relationship, and
relationship, and
fresh
fresh
mind,
mind.
but you
But
could
you could
add more
add more
variety, for
variety, for
example,
example,
instead of
instead of
play
play
football,
football,
maybe
maybe
say
say
engage in
engage in
sports or
sports or
stay
stay
active
active
outdoors.
outdoors.
Third, on
Third, on
grammar,
grammar,
a
a
few
few
issues
issues
like
like
spend
spend
time
time
outdoors should
outdoors
be
should be
outdoors
outdoors,
and I
and
can
I can
change my
change my
muscle,
muscle,
maybe
maybe
strengthen my
strengthen my
muscles.
muscles.
Also,
Also,
watch out
watch
for
out
the
for the
end. So
end.
that
So
I
that I
can
can
is
is
fine, but
fine, but
try a
try a
smoother
smoother
finish.
finish.
Finally, on
Finally, on
pronunciation.
pronunciation.
Overall, your
Overall, your
pronunciation is
pronunciation is
clear, but
clear, but
some
some
words like
words like
outdoor and
outdoor and
muscle can
muscle
be
can be
said more
said more
precisely.
precisely.
A
A
better
better
sample
sample
answer would
answer would
be,
be,
I
I
really
really
enjoy
enjoy
spending
spending
time
time
outdoors
outdoors
because it
because it
helps me
helps me
relax
relax
and
and
stay
stay
active.
active.
For
For
instance, I
instance, I
often go
often go
hiking or
hiking or
play
play
football with
football
my
with my
friends.
friends.
Being in
Being in
nature
nature
not
not
only
only
boosts my
boosts my
energy, but
energy, but
also
also
refreshes my
refreshes my
mind.
mind.
So
So
I feel
I
more
feel more
productive
productive
after.
after.
Some
Some
useful
useful
phrases for
phrases for
you:
you:
stay
stay
active,
active,
boost my
boost my
energy,
energy,
refresh my
refresh my
mind,
mind,
and
and
build
build
stronger
stronger
connections.
connections.
Keep
Keep
practicing and
practicing
you'll
and
do
you'll do
great.
great.
Of
Of
course,
course,
here's your
here's your
next
next
part one
part one
question.
question.
Do you
Do
like
you like
cooking?
cooking?
Why or why
Why or
not?
why not?
Go ahead
Go
and give
ahead
me
and
your
give me your
answer,
answer,
and then
and
I'll
then I'll
provide
provide
feedback
feedback
and a
and a
sample
sample
response.
response.
of course, I'm a big fan of cooking. I usually cook home cooked meals with my family or my friends because it's very good for my health and also it strengthens my family bonds and builds up my relationship with my friends. Moreover,
Thanks for
Thanks for
cooking, moreover, cooking is my hobby so that I can relax after a busy day.
Great.
great.
Let's break
Let's
it
break it
down.
down.
On
On
fluency and
fluency and
coherence,
coherence,
you had a
you had a
clear
clear
structure,
structure,
but you
but
could
you could
organize your
organize your
ideas a
ideas
bit
a
more
bit more
smoothly.
smoothly.
For
For
example,
example,
connecting how
connecting how
cooking relaxes you or strengthens
strengthens
bonds.
bonds.
On
On
lexical
lexical
resource, you
resource, you
use good
use good
words like
words like
healthy,
healthy,
family
family
bond, and
bond, and
hobby.
hobby.
You might
You
add
might
a bit
add a
more
bit more
variety
variety,
like
like
culinary
culinary
skills or
skills or
relaxing
relaxing
activity.
activity.
On
On
grammar, a
grammar,
few
a few
small
small
issues
issues
like
like
cook
cook
home
home
cooked
cooked
meals.
meals.
Just say
Just say
cook
cook
meals at
meals at
home and
home and
strengthens
strengthens
my
my
family
family
bonds
bonds
instead of
instead of
boss.
boss.
But
But
overall, it's
overall, it's
good.
good.
On
On
pronunciation,
pronunciation,
very
very
clear.
clear.
Just a
Just a
tiny
tiny
pause
pause
before the
before the
last
last
part,
part,
and
and
you'll
you'll
be
be
even
even
smoother.
smoother.
A better
A better
sample answer
sample
might
answer
be,
might be,
yes, I
yes, I
absolutely
absolutely
love
love
cooking.
cooking.
I often
I often
prepare
prepare
meals at
meals at
home with
home
my
with my
family and
family and
friends
friends
because it
because
keeps
it
me
keeps me
healthy
healthy
and lets
and
me
lets me
unwind
unwind
after a
after a
busy
busy
day.
day.
Cooking is
Cooking is
also a
also a
wonderful way to
wonderful way to
strengthen my
strengthen my
family
family
ties
ties
and
and
share
share
joyful
joyful
moments
moments
with
with
my
my
loved
loved
ones.
ones.
Keep practicing. You're doing it. Sure.
Sure.
Here's your
Here's
next
your next
question.
question.
Do you
Do you
like
like
watching
watching
movies at
movies at
home
home
or at the
or at the
cinema?
cinema?
Why?
Why?
Go ahead
Go
with
ahead
your
with your
answer and I'll
answer and
give
I'll
you
give you
feedback.
feedback.
In my in my opinions, I interested in watching movie at home because at home I can watch with my friend and my family, so that I can strengthen my relationships with them. Moreover, we talk together and share difficulty with together. Moreover, I can express myself and give everyone more advices.
Thanks for your answer. Let me give you some feedback. On fluency and coherence, you had some nice ideas, but a few awkward pauses. Try linking your points more smoothly, like connecting watching at home with how it helps you bond. On lexical resource, you use some good words like relationships, share, and advices, though it should be advice, uncountable. Just vary your vocabulary a bit more. On grammar, a few small mistakes. For example, in my opinions should be in my opinion. Also, I can give everyone more advices would be I can give everyone advice. On pronunciation, you were mostly clear, but watch out for words like together and advice. Just keep them steady. A better sample answer might be, in my opinion, I prefer watching movies at home because I can enjoy them with my family and friends. At home, we can relax, discuss the plot, and share opinions. Plus, it gives me a chance to unwind and connect with my loved ones. Keep it up. You're getting there. Of course. Here's your next question. Do you like listening to music? Why or why not? Go ahead and give me your response, and I'll provide feedback afterward.
In my opinions, I'm really keen on listening to music. I usually listen music like comedy, cartoons, and sometimes it's history music. Listening to music helps me escape from hustle and bustle for my life, and music is my hobby so that I can share with my friends and my family.
Thanks for your answer. Let's look at it in detail. On fluency and coherence, you had a clear idea, but some phrases felt a bit disjointed. Try linking your points like how music helps you relax or how you share with others. On lexical resource, you use some good examples like hustle and bustle. Nice, but you could be more precise. For example, I rarely listen to music could be expanded why or in which situations. In grammar, a couple of mistakes. I rarely hint on listening should be I rarely listen to music, and music is my hobby would be better phrased as music is a hobby of mine. Also, sometimes it's history music. You might say it's sometimes I listen to classical or historical music. On pronunciation, it was clear. Just be careful with hobby in the family and keeping them distinct. A better sample answer might be, in my opinion, I don't listen to music very often, but when I do, I enjoy genres like classical or historical music. It helps me escape from daily stress, and sometimes I share my favorite tracks with my family or friends, which brings us closer together. Absolutely. Here's your next question. Do you like learning new things? Why or why not? Take your time with your answer, and I'll give you feedback after.
Of course, I really like learning new things, especially in sport, because it helps me pick up new skills, which is very effectively for my life. Moreover, learning new skills helps me learn the ways of as get over the difficulties and gain
Thank you.
to success.
Of course, let's break it down. On fluency and coherence, you had a clear enthusiasm for learning, but the flow was a bit choppy. Try linking ideas like how learning new skills directly impacts your daily life. On lexical resource, you use some good words like pick up new skills and effectively. Just be careful it's sports, plural, and learning new skills has, not have. On grammar, small corrections. I rarely like should be I really like, and it helps me pick up new skills is good, but watch subject verb agreement. On pronunciation, very clear. Just slow down a little with saying effectively to keep it crisp. A better sample answer might be yes, I really enjoy learning new things, especially in sports. It helps me develop practical skills that I can use in everyday life. Moreover, learning new skills gives me confidence to overcome challenges and keeps me motivated to keep growing. You're doing good. Of course. Here's your next question. Do you like early mornings or late nights better? Why? Go ahead and share your answer, and I'll give you some feedback after.
From my perspective, I am big fan of early morning because I am a morning person. In the morning, I can have more concentrations so that I can concentrate on my lesson and do everything effectively without distraction. Moreover, in the morning, I
Thank
have a fresh air and I can inhale fresh air.
Got it. Let's go over some feedback. On fluency and coherence, you had a clear structure, especially with the reason about concentration. Just watch out for repeating in the morning too soon. Add a bit of variety. On lexical resource, you use good words like concentration and effective. You could have variety like saying morning hours or start my day with energy. Couple small tweaks. I am a big fan of early mornings is perfect, but I can have small concentration should be I have better concentration or I am more focused. Also without distraction should be without distractions. On pronunciation, very clear overall. Just slow down slightly on concentration to keep it crisp. A better sample answer might be I'm a big fan of early mornings because I'm a natural morning person. During this time, I have stronger concentration so I can focus on my lessons and get things done efficiently without distractions. Plus, I enjoy the fresh, calm air in the morning. Keep practicing. You're really improving. Of course. Here's your next question. Do you like shopping? Why or why not? Go ahead with your answer and I'll give you some feedback after.
Of course, I am a shopaholic. I usually go shopping with my friends and my families so that I can build up my relationships with my family and talk together about the goals. Moreover, shopping is my hobby so I can share with my friends and family.
Thanks for
Shopping.
No problem. Let's break it down. On fluency and coherence, you had a nice structure, especially with mentioning family and relationships. Just be mindful of the repetition, like shopping and with my family, so it flows naturally. On lexical resource, you use some good vocabulary like relationships and hobby. You could just add a bit more detail, for instance, what types of things you shop for. On grammar, a couple small corrections. My family should stay singular, so just say shop my family, not families. And shopping is my hobby is a good phrase, but you might say I enjoy shopping in my free time. On pronunciation, it was clear. Just be careful with relationships. Say it slowly to keep the syllables distinct. A better sample answer might be I do enjoy shopping, especially when I go with my family or friends. It's a great way to relax, talk about different styles, and strengthen our bonds. Plus, I enjoy discovering new trends and sharing them with others. Sure. Here's your next question. Do you like your hometown? Why or why not? Go ahead with your answer, and I'll provide some feedback once you're done.
Of course, I am really enjoy my hometown because it's the way I grew up in. In my hometown, I have a lot of beautiful memories, which is the way for me to relax after a busy day. Moreover, I have a lot of friends and good person in my hometown.
Thanks for your answer. Let's go over some feedback. On fluency and coherence, you had a nice flow, especially when talking about memories. Just watch out for small pauses. Try connecting because it's where I grew up smoothly into the next sentence. On lexical resource, you use good words like beautiful memories and relax. You could add a bit more detail, like mentioning a specific place or tradition. On grammar, a few small tweaks. It's the way I grew up is great, but I have a lot of friends and good people might be smoother as I have many good friends and kind people in my hometown. On pronunciation, it was clear. Just say hometown smoothly so it doesn't get cut off. A better sample answer might be yes, I really love my hometown because it's where I grew up. And I have so many beautiful memories there. After a busy day, it's a perfect place to relax. And I also have many close friends and kind people there who make it special. Sure. Here's your next question. Do you like talking photos? Why or why not? Go ahead with your answer, and I'll give you some feedback once you finish.
Absolutely, I really enjoy taking photos because it helps me capture memories and it's a good way for me to evoke my beautiful memories with my friend and my family.
Thanks for your answer. Let's go through some feedback. On fluency and coherence, you had a nice flow. Your main ideas came across clearly. Just be mindful of minor hesitation so it stays smooth. On lexical resource, you used great words like capture memories and beautiful memories. You could add variety, maybe mention specific subjects like travel photos or family events. Very good overall, just a tiny tweak. Instead of it is a good way for me to evoke, you might say it's a great way to relive or to cherish those moments. On pronunciation, clear and natural. Just keep your pacing steady so every phrase lands well. A better sample answer might be absolutely. I really enjoy taking photos because they help me capture special moments. It's a wonderful way to preserve beautiful memories with my friends and family, and I often look back at them to relive those joyful times.